Hello everyone, I'm Sebi and today we'll set up together an automation for adding leads from Go High Level. First we need to create an assistant. We go to Assistant page, click on New Assistant and fill the data necessary to create an assistant. I name it test.jhl and move to Prompt and Tools tab. Scroll down. As you can see, we have a section here called Call Variables. Here we already have customer name with the default value John. But let's say my clients in Go High Level also have email, so I'll enter variable name email with default value test example.com. For example, if customers you import also have company name, address or any other data, you can define them here and they will help us in the automation platform in our case. They can also be used in the prompt, as it is here, hi customer name, how are you? They can be used when importing with a file or when you want to call medical tools. Now we can create the assistant. The assistant has been created. Now we can create a campaign for this assistant. We click on here to create assistant. We give it a name, test.jhl, and select the assistant that we created before. And we can create this campaign. Now we need customers for this campaign, and in our case, as we said at the beginning of the video, we'll import customers from Go High Level. So we go to Automate Platform. We create a new flow from scratch. This page will open. So this automation will automatically take each customer created from Go High Level. So we need a trigger. We search here for Go High Level. We select connector from Go High Level here. We click on it and we are asked to select a trigger. In this case, I will select new contact and this will trigger when a new contact is added. We need to make a connection. We press here to new connection, give it a name and press to connect. Now we'll open and we scroll down and press next. We select the account. Now the connection has been made, so we can click on save. To move forward, we need the client to test the automation. When we click on this load data button, we'll need to receive a client, but I don't have a contact in Go High Level right now, so I quickly go to Go High Level to create one. We go to our account that we have connection to it, go to contact page and add a contact. I will fill these inputs and click on save. Now we see that the contact has been created. We can refresh this page. Now that we have contact, we can go back to automation and press the load data. We see that loaded successfully and the lead that we created before. Now that we have this data, we can move on step 2. We press on this plus. We select our AI calling platform and select an action. Here we can make a phone call if we want each new customer to be called directly. Or we also have to add lead to a campaign. For now, I add lead to a campaign. Here we select the campaign that we created before, in our case test.jhl. Then we move on the part where we import the customer. Here at the phone number input, we click on it. A small sidebar will open with the data to insert. Here we basically have the contact details, we receive it in the trigger. We click on it and search for the phone number variable. In our case, this is phone variable with value our phone. We click on insert. To clarify, we are doing this with test data, but after we publish the flow, it will take the phone number, means this value dynamically, for each new contact in this case. But in the configuration, we need the test date to tell it to use the value from the variable. Now let's move on the variable area. If you remember, we defined some variables in the assistant, customer name and email. We'll delete this default value John, click on it. This pop-up will open again. We extend it and we search for the name here. Go high level have two variables for this, first name and last name. We click on first name insert, go back here, make a space, and the last name to insert. Now we have email variable 2 defined in the assistant. So I'll define it here too. Press here for value, extend, and search for the email, and press to insert. If you have more data about the customer, define those variables in the assistant first. Then add them here in the automation using add item, just we did for the email. For now, we only have customer and email, and we can verify that by going to assistant, our assistant, prompt and tools, and this email and customer name. So now we can click on test step. And we see that lead created successfully. We can verify that by going to lead page, and we see our new lead here. We can go back to Automate platform and publish the flow. That's all for automation. Thank you for watching.